Welcome to CATtheMinion YouTube channel. My name is Teresa, but you can call me Cat. Doing card of the day. This is for 319, and I am using my phrase deck that I made. These are technically invitation cards that I've chopped down. So I cleared and shuffled these, and I did have one fall on the floor. So we're going to start with that one, and this might be more of like a pile for the day, because these cards, they tend to work better in groups. I got a piece of lettuce from my sandwich. Hold on. I don't want to be crunching on that while I'm trying to talk. Lint on my mouse pad. Gross. Okay, rogue figure outside of society, parentheses, may look different. So the number 39, which breaks back down to 3. Now the 19th, 319, is essentially this number with a 1 jammed in the middle, so there's a difference between the 12 and the 22. And normally the difference would be, which is interesting because the 22 is a double 11. So it's like we're going to the next level, but like just before where we are now. We haven't quite made the circuit all the way to the next 12. Sorry, I'm like, excuse me for a second. My sinuses are kind of haywire, and I also didn't get enough sleep, but we got new cups. These are huge. Put my tea bag in there. So now what's interesting is that the hermit number has to do with going within, and the hermit is also someone who's outside of society. There's this idea of ostracization, of not being part of the crowd, and maybe of saying like, oh, you don't look like us, maybe don't come over here. So let me get another card. I'm going to shuffle one out. 19 is the sun. We start off with this day glow, yellowy lime color. No, it's not showing up on the camera, but my webcam is the master of crap. Okay, so I have a card here. I've got like 4 cards here, actually. This one came out sideways, which doesn't really matter with these necessarily. Well, with this card though, sideways, but you know you can't read that. This one's dark green. So I'm only partway up this mountain, but the view is already grand. 16, so there's a tower here as well. It's like I'm on a solo journey. So these other 3 cards, let's read these. It's like hospital green here. Oh yes, most definitely 15. It's a countdown. It's the final countdown. Oh wow, I don't remember making this card. This is funny. Them some bitches have got some teeth. 97. God damn it, that's funny. Breaking back down to 7. Maybe I need some professional help. 25. Okay. That is hilarious. Still laughing at them some bitches. I think I need it. Well, I'm going to look at the bottom of the deck because I feel like I need something else here. Oh, it's really funny. God damn it. Okay. So entering the darkness with elegance, the absolute value of 4. It's supposed to be 141. Okay. So I read those cards out of order. The entering the darkness with elegance to have a more stable foundation, whether you're in positive or negative energy, right? Because that's what the absolute value is. This is about going into the hermit energy. And this, them some bitches got some teeth. I feel like that has to do with shadow elements. It can be internal, or it can be people who are like, ew, what are you doing? You look weird. And it's like, yeah, that's got some bite to it. 15 devil energy, nibbling my bum. And it's like, God, maybe I need professional help. I don't know if I can deal with this. Maybe. There's no shame in that. What's interesting is that the 25 comes after the 15, now that I've got these cards in the right order. And it's saying, like, to complete this cycle, it's like, do I need this to move forward? I'm trying to move forward for a really long time, right? 9 of Wands and then the Chariot. Seven of Wands. 7 of Wands. Letting down your guard or standing up for what you believe in. Well, what do you believe in? I believe in myself, even if I have to be alone. But it's like I need to go into the dark to have a tower moment. Now look at this. I see the 3 and the 9, but it's making me think it wants to be a 13. It's like a 1 shy. But when I look at this, and I know these are not going to be real legible in the camera, especially this one because it's the Sharpie is so close to the color, to the value of the green. But if I add this absolute 4 to the 16, it gives me judgment, which is like also like a clearing and a finishing out. I'm like done with this lesson. I'm clearing, like I've paid my karmic debt. But there's a tower here, which breaks down to 7. And if I actually take this as 141, that's 6, which is 13, which is death and transition. There was something else entirely I was going to say with that, though, when I lost my train of thought. It was really profound, and then I distracted myself. Crap. It had to do with the numbers, but now I lost it. This wants to be a 13. Oh, okay, and then I said 13. I don't think that's where I was going with that. So even if you seek out therapy to help deal with a past trauma. Oh, I think I was going to say something. Oh, I know what I was going to say. Let me finish this first, though. Even if you need, like, therapy or psychiatry to help with past problems, there's still an aspect of, to really close it out, to complete it, to pay off the karmic debt, you do have to have this aspect of going inside to deal with the shadows, right? Entering the darkness with elegance. Now here I have this absolute value 4, which is the root of the 16, the tower. It's like, what? Ooh, what's this? Fireworks? Wow, I can see everything now. It's like now that the valley's lit up, this is a pretty nice area. But again, entering the darkness with elegance. It's like I think this is actually like it might be from the Bible. It was like, or it's part of a prayer or something. It's like, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. But this is just, it's like I'm entering the darkness with elegance, right? I'm like, man, this valley looks nice here, doesn't it? In this glow of the burning tower. Um, I don't like reciting specific religious dogma, but I mean, I could be quoting from a movie and it would have the same effect, but it's just my personal preference. So, I think that pretty much covers it, right? I mean, maybe calling yourself rogue, it could either pinhole you and be like, oh, nobody likes me, I'm always going to be out here. And that could be part of the clearing too, because and I'm probably speaking to myself when I say this, but the it is also like you don't have to stay in this like other thing. It's like differences create more information for like a cosmic feedback loop. If everybody was the same, the system would collapse. There'd be no movement, there'd be no information. Here, there's a lot of information, and it's, you know, like a candy stripe dark and light at the same time. You know, it's like, ooh, that was kind of spicy. It's like, yeah, that had a lot of bite to it. I'm like, ugh, maybe I need some, uh, it's like maybe this glass of milk isn't enough for this ghost pepper. Maybe I need to go to the hospital. You know, that's that's like a more material example of what's uh metaphor of what's going on here. All right, hopefully that was useful. Um, I promise my personal readings are slightly more coherent, and there's a list of them down in the description box underneath here. And if you want to see those readings in action, I do have a readings for sale sample playlist. If you want to help keep this channel chunking along, you can tip jar, energy exchange, donation, PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo, or you can always get stuff, and that way you can contribute and have something to hang on to too. So I've got merch and prints, actual art items. There's a coupon code there, and then I got coloring books and stuff over here. So everything through the link tree. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment. Check out my playlists tab, my discussion tab, and stay groovy, and we'll see you later. Bye.